Most men think confidence is something you project. The way you speak, the way you stand, the way you carry yourself in a room. They believe confidence comes from winning arguments, getting attention, or proving something to other people. And that belief is exactly why so many men feel confident one moment and completely shaken the next. Because confidence that depends on reaction is fragile. Real confidence isn't loud, it isn't performative, and it isn't something you switch on when people are watching. It's a psychological state, built quietly over time, rooted in self-trust, emotional regulation, and knowing you can handle whatever comes next without falling apart. If you've ever felt confident until someone challenged you, if you've ever felt solid until a relationship triggered insecurity, if you've ever felt strong until silence, rejection, or pressure hit, that's not because you lack confidence. It's because your confidence was outsourced. This video is about breaking down the psychology behind real male confidence, how it's formed, why it collapses for so many men, and what actually changes when confidence becomes internal instead of dependent on validation, outcomes, or approval. Because when a man is truly confident, he doesn't need to convince anyone. His presence does the work for him. Most men don't lose confidence because they're incapable. They lose it because they built it on things that can be taken away. Approval, attention, results, control. When confidence is tied to outcomes, it rises when things go well and collapses the moment something doesn't. From a psychological level, this creates constant tension. You're always monitoring how you're being perceived. You're reading reactions. You're adjusting yourself to maintain an image. That's not confidence. That's performance. And performance is exhausting because it requires constant validation to stay alive. This is why confidence disappears during conflict, rejection, or uncertainty. When someone challenges you, ignores you, or pulls away, the external feedback you were leaning on vanishes, and without it, your system doesn't know how to stay grounded. The confidence wasn't internal, it was conditional. True confidence isn't built by winning every situation. It's built by knowing you can handle any situation. Men who rely on dominance, approval, or control are actually the easiest to shake, because their sense of self depends on maintaining a specific outcome. The psychology is simple. Whatever your confidence depends on controls you. Until that foundation shifts inward, confidence will always feel temporary, strong one moment, fragile the next. Real confidence is built when a man learns to trust his ability to regulate himself under pressure, not to control others, not to control outcomes, to control his own response. Psychologically, this is where confidence shifts from being reactive to being stable. When you know you can sit with discomfort without spiraling. When you can face uncertainty without over-explaining. When you can experience rejection, silence, or tension without needing to fix it immediately. Your nervous system stops panicking, and that's when confidence becomes real. This is why emotionally regulated men feel different in a room. They're not rushing to prove anything. They're not forcing outcomes. They're not adjusting themselves to be accepted. Their confidence comes from consistency, knowing who they are regardless of what's happening externally. Internally, this creates a powerful loop. Each time you stay grounded instead of reacting, your mind gathers evidence that you can be trusted, that self-trust compounds. Over time, confidence stops being something you feel and starts being something you embody. This is also why discipline matters. Keeping promises to yourself, holding your standards, and acting in alignment builds confidence faster than any external win ever could. Confidence grows when your actions consistently confirm your identity, not when people approve of it. When a man's confidence is internal, everything about how he moves through life changes, quietly but noticeably. He stops needing reassurance. He stops chasing validation. He stops explaining himself just to be understood. Not because he's cold or arrogant, but because he trusts his footing. Psychologically, this creates presence. His nervous system isn't constantly scanning for threats or approval, so his energy settles. Conversations slow down. Decisions become clearer. Silence no longer feels awkward, it feels intentional. And people feel that, not consciously, but instinctively. In relationships, this kind of confidence removes pressure. He doesn't cling. He doesn't overinvest to secure attachment. He allows people to choose him freely, and if they don't, he doesn't collapse. That stability is what creates respect, not dominance or performance. In life, this confidence sharpens judgment. He chooses better. He walks away sooner. He wastes less time negotiating his worth. Because when confidence is rooted in self-trust, a man doesn't need to protect his ego. He protects his direction. This is the shift most men never make. They spend their lives trying to look confident instead of becoming unshakable. But once confidence is no longer fragile, it stops being situational and starts being who you are. Real confidence isn't something you display. It's something you stand on. It's built when you stop outsourcing your self-worth to outcomes, reactions, or approval, and start trusting your ability to stay grounded no matter what shows up. When confidence comes from self-trust and emotional control, it can't be shaken by silence, rejection, or pressure. That's what this channel is about. Building confidence that doesn't collapse when things don't go your way. Developing discipline, presence, and standards that make you steady instead of reactive. If this video helped you see confidence differently, like the video, it helps more men find this message. Subscribe for deeper breakdowns on masculine psychology, self-control, and rebuilding yourself properly. And comment what shifted for you after watching. I'll see you in the next one.